So just a few things to recap from this week. So the forms that we have been dealing with, especially with linear equations, are slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b. A great example of that is y is equal to 1/2 x plus 6, where 1/2 is our slope, rise over run, and 6 is our y-intercept. Okay. Another thing that we went through this week is point slope form. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Okay. So an example of that could be y minus 6 is equal to 3/4 times x plus 2. Okay. Where our slope is 3/4 and our point that we're given is 2, 6. Okay, something in standard form looks like ax plus by is equal to c. Now, we haven't really done too much with that this week, but as you guys remember, that can really mean a multitude of things. When we are working with that in standard form and you're given a graph, really what that gives you is it gives you an x-intercept and it gives you a y-intercept, and then you just connect those 2 points. And then a vertical line is always going to be x is equal, and a horizontal line is always going to be where y is equal. Right? A few things to remember. Your slope symbol is m. Your slope formula is y1 or y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. And if you take a slope from a graph, you are looking at your rise over your run. Okay, so a few things that we can look at here. Let's just do a few of these problems. So I will go ahead and move my paper up. Okay, if you're given y is equal to 2/5 x minus 7, your slope is 2/5. So m is equal to 2/5. If you look at 5, your m is out in front of your parentheses in terms of where your x is. So our slope here is -5/3. Okay. Number 7, this one's kind of interesting. Y is equal to x. Well, really, you can write that as y is equal to 1x. So our slope is just 1. So you're going up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And then also, if we look at number 8, okay, number 8's a little tricky because it's not really written in any form. So we want to isolate y. We want to add 2 to both sides, and we're left with y is equal to x plus 10, where our slope is still just 1. And that is just a little refresher on how to find the slope of linear functions. So if we want to change our mindset, okay, here we want to identify the slope of the linear function that's graphed below. So one thing that you can do is you can look from point to point, okay? And if you take a nice highlighter, you want to go from your rise and your run. So in this case, our line is decreasing, so we're actually going to go down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all over 1, 2, 3. So our slope in this case for number 9 is 5/3. And I can even write that down here if that's hard to see on the graph. And then you're just going to do the same thing with number 10. Okay? So you want to go from point to point. So from here to here, and it looks like we're increasing. So we're going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to run 1, 2. So here, our slope is 4/2. Now, 4/2 looks pretty interesting to us. Why? Okay, well, 4/2 actually reduces down to 2/1 or just 2. So it's totally up to you if you like looking at it as rise over run, so up 2/1, up 2/1, you can keep it as that, or if you like just looking at it as 2, that is totally fine. Okay, and then problems 11 through 13, we're just gonna do one, okay? So maybe we pick number 11 to start with. So here we're given the points 2, 3 and negative 2, 6. So we can go ahead and label that as x and y, and then x2 and y2. So remember, the first thing we wanna do is we wanna find the slope, okay? Because it's asking us to identify the slope, and then maybe we could take it one step further and write it as an equation. But anyways, if we want to find our slope, that is y2 minus y1, sorry guys, all over x2 minus x1. So we can go ahead and put that in. So our y2 is 6 minus our y1, which is 3, all over our x2, which is negative 2, minus our x1, which was positive 2, okay, which gives us 3 over, now negative 2 minus 2. Now, if you have a calculator out, you can either use it on your phone or if you have a calculator, or if you just want to use it on a computer, that actually gets us negative 4. So our slope, or our m, is equal to negative 3/4. Now, if we wanted to take that one step further, we could put this in point slope form because we're given a point. So remember that's y minus y1 all over m is equal to m times x minus x1. So here we know our slope, and we can really pick any point. So let's pick 2, 3 because that's just nice and it's all positive. So that is, let's move our paper up a little bit. Oops, sorry guys. So that would be y minus 3 is equal to negative 3/4 times x minus 2. And there you have it. We have a slope and we have an equation of a line.